Learn English with English Thing Lab.
Hi everyone, I'm Jack.
And I'm Bella. Welcome back to English Think Lab.
Today we are talking about something very simple but very important. Your daily routine.
Yes, and we will start with the morning, because how you start your day can change your whole day.
That's true. So Bella, what time do you usually wake up?
Hmm, I usually wake up at around 7 o'clock. Not too early, not too late.
That sounds nice. Do you wake up easily?
Honestly, no, I need a few minutes. When my alarm rings, I don't jump out of bed.
Same here. I usually turn off my alarm and then I stay in bed for 5 more minutes.
Only 5 minutes?
Okay, maybe 10.
That sounds more real.
So, what do you do first after you wake up?
The first thing I do is check my phone.
Ah, that's very common.
Yes, I look at my messages, maybe check social media, but I try not to spend too much time.
That's a good idea. I try to avoid my phone in the morning.
Really? So what do you do?
I usually sit up, stretch a little, and take a deep breath.
That sounds very calm.
I try to start my day slowly. Then I go to the kitchen and drink a glass of water.
Water first, not coffee.
Water first, coffee comes later.
For me, coffee is the first thing.
I understand. Many people need coffee to wake up.
Yes, without coffee, I am not a person.
So after your coffee, what's next?
After that, I wash my face and brush my teeth.
Same here. I think brushing your teeth is the real start of the day.
Exactly. It makes you feel fresh.
Do you take a shower in the morning?
Sometimes, not every day, if I have time, I take a quick shower.
I usually take a shower in the morning. It helps me wake up faster.
Yes, especially cold water.
Cold water? That's too much for me.
It's not easy, but it works.
So after that, do you feel ready for the day?
Almost. After I get dressed, I feel ready.
Clothes are important. If you wear something comfortable, your day feels better.
That's true. I like to wear simple and comfortable clothes in the morning.
Same. Nothing too complicated.
So let's think about this. Waking up, checking your phone, drinking water or coffee, washing your face, brushing your teeth, maybe taking a shower.
These are small things, but we do them every day. Yes, and they are very useful for learning English because you can talk about them easily in real life.
Exactly. For example, someone can ask you, "What do you do in the morning?"
And now you can answer.
You can say, "I wake up at 7. I drink coffee. I brush my teeth."
Simple, clear, and natural.
And that's what we want. Real English for real life.
In the next part, we will continue with getting ready and leaving the house.
Yes, don't go anywhere. We're just getting started.
All right. So now we are awake, we feel fresh, and we are ready to start the day.
Yes, but we are still at home. Now we need to get ready and leave.
Exactly. So, Bella, after you brush your teeth and maybe take a shower, what do you do next?
I usually go to the kitchen and make breakfast.
Do you always eat breakfast?
Hmm, most days, yes. I don't like to leave the house on an empty stomach.
That's smart. What do you usually eat?
Something simple, maybe bread with cheese or eggs. And of course, coffee.
Coffee again.
Always.
I sometimes skip breakfast.
Really? Why?
I don't feel hungry in the morning, so I just drink coffee and maybe eat something later.
I think breakfast is important. It gives you energy.
You're right. I should try to eat more in the morning.
Even something small is okay.
Good idea. So, after breakfast, what's next?
After breakfast, I check the time. And then I start getting dressed properly.
Properly sounds serious.
Yes, because at home I wear very comfortable clothes, but outside is different.
That's true. What kind of clothes do you usually wear?
It depends on the day. If I have work, I wear something simple but neat.
Neat is a good word.
Yes, not too fancy, but clean and nice.
I usually choose my clothes very fast.
Really? No thinking.
Almost no thinking. I just pick something and go.
That saves time.
Exactly. Mornings should be easy.
I agree. If mornings are stressful, the whole day feels stressful.
So after getting dressed, what do you do before leaving the house?
I check my bag.
That's important.
Yes, I make sure I have my phone, keys, wallet.
Classic three things.
Exactly. Phone, keys, wallet.
I always forget something.
Really? What do you forget?
Sometimes my keys, and that is a big problem.
Yes, because then you can't get back inside.
Exactly. So now I always check twice.
Good habit.
Do you leave the house early?
I try to. I don't like to be late.
Same here. I feel stressed when I am late.
Me too. I like to leave a little early so I have time.
What do you do when you leave the house?
I usually walk to the bus stop.
Nice. Do you like walking in the morning?
Yes, it helps me wake up more. Fresh air is very good.
I agree. Sometimes I listen to music while walking,
That makes mornings more enjoyable.
or sometimes I just think about my day.
That's also nice. A quiet moment before a busy day.
So let's see. Breakfast, getting dressed, checking your bag, leaving the house.
These are all parts of a normal morning routine.
And again, very useful for real conversations.
Yes, you can say, I eat breakfast at home. I get dressed and leave at 8. I take the bus to work.
Simple sentences, but very useful.
In the next part, we will talk about what happens at work or at school.
Yes, the busy part of the day.
Stay with us.
All right, now we are outside, we are on our way, and finally we arrive at work or school.
Yes, this is the busy part of the day.
So, Bella, what is the first thing you do when you arrive?
The first thing I do is sit down and take a deep breath.
That sounds important.
Yes, I like to start slowly. Then I turn on my computer.
Same here. Turning on the computer feels like, okay, the day begins now.
Exactly. And then I check my emails.
Emails, always emails.
Yes, sometimes too many emails.
Do you read all of them?
I try to. First, I check the important ones.
Good strategy.
What about you? What do you do first?
I usually make a small plan for the day.
A plan?
Yes. I think, what do I need to do today? What is important?
That's very helpful.
It keeps me organized.
I like that. Sometimes I feel lost without a plan.
Exactly. A simple plan can save a lot of time.
So after checking emails and making a plan, what's next?
Then I start working.
Very direct.
Yes, I try not to waste time in the morning.
What kind of work do you usually do?
I work on different tasks. Sometimes I write, sometimes I have meetings.
Meetings? Do you like them?
Hmm, not always.
Same here.
Some meetings are useful, but some are too long.
Yes. And sometimes you just sit and listen.
Exactly, but they are part of work life.
That's true.
What about talking with coworkers?
I like that. Short conversations are nice.
Yes, like small talk.
For example, how are you? How is your day going?
Simple but friendly.
It makes the workplace feel better.
Do you take breaks?
Yes, I always take a short break.
What do you do during your break?
Sometimes I drink coffee, again,
Of course,
or I just walk a little and relax.
that's important. You need a break to stay focused.
Exactly. If you work all the time, you get tired.
And then you can't work well.
Yes. So breaks are not a waste of time.
They help you work better.
So let's think about this part of the day.
You arrive, you start your computer, you check emails.
You make a plan, you work, you talk to coworkers.
And you take breaks.
All very normal, but very useful for English.
Because these are real situations.
Yes, you can say, I check my emails in the morning. I have a meeting at 10. I take a break at noon.
Simple sentences, but you can use them every day.
In the next part, we will slow down a little.
Yes, afternoon and free time.
Finally,
All right, now it's afternoon.
yes, the busy morning is over.
Finally.
So, Jack, how do you usually feel in the afternoon?
A little tired to be honest.
Same here. After lunch, I always feel a bit sleepy,
Yes, lunch makes it worse.
especially if you eat a lot.
Exactly. A big meal and then no energy.
So, what do you do in the afternoon at work?
I try to finish my tasks.
The important ones?
Yes, I focus on what is still not done.
That's a good idea.
And I try to stay focused, even if I feel tired.
That's not easy.
No, it's not. Sometimes I drink coffee again.
Third coffee of the day?
Maybe.
That's a lot.
I know. But it helps.
I try something different.
What do you do?
I stand up, stretch, and walk a little.
That sounds healthier.
Yes, moving your body gives you energy.
I should try that.
You should.
So after work, what do you usually do?
After work, I feel more relaxed.
Same, it feels like freedom.
Exactly. No more tasks, no more emails.
Best feeling.
So sometimes I go for a walk.
Nice. Alone or with friends,
Both. Sometimes alone, sometimes with a friend.
Walking is very simple, but very good.
Yes, it helps you clear your mind.
What else do you do in your free time?
I like to listen to music,
Same here.
or sometimes I watch something, a short video or a series.
That's very common.
What about you?
I like to sit in a quiet place and relax.
No phone?
Sometimes no phone.
That's rare these days.
I know, but it feels good.
Yes, a quiet moment is important.
Do you ever meet friends in the afternoon?
Yes, sometimes we go to a cafe and talk.
That sounds nice.
It's simple, but it makes me happy.
Talking with friends is always a good idea.
So the afternoon is different from the morning.
Yes, less stress, more freedom.
You can relax, move your body, talk to people,
Or just do nothing for a while.
and that's okay.
Very okay.
And again, these are very useful for English.
You can say, I feel tired in the afternoon. I go for a walk after work. I meet my friends.
Simple, real, and natural.
In the next part, we will finish the day.
Evening and night.
The calm ending.
Stay with us.
All right. Now the day is almost over.
Yes, this is my favorite time of the day
Really? Why?
because everything is slower. No rush, no stress.
That's true. The evening feels calm.
So, Jack, what do you usually do in the evening?
After I get home, the first thing I do is change my clothes.
Same here. Comfortable clothes are a must.
Yes, it helps me relax.
Do you eat dinner right away?
Sometimes, if I'm very hungry, yes.
What do you usually eat?
Something simple. Maybe rice, chicken, or pasta.
Simple is best in the evening.
What about you?
I like to cook, but not every day.
Cooking after a long day can be hard.
Yes? So sometimes I just make something quick.
Or order food?
Sometimes.
No judgment.
Thank you.
So, after dinner, what do you do?
I like to relax. Maybe sit on the sofa and watch something.
A movie or a series?
Usually a series, something easy to watch.
I do the same.
Or sometimes I just listen to music.
Music is perfect for the evening.
Yes, especially calm music.
Do you use your phone a lot at night?
Yes, maybe too much.
Same problem.
I try to stop, but it's not easy.
Phones are very addictive.
Yes, but I try to put my phone away before sleep.
That's a very good habit.
What do you do before going to bed?
I brush my teeth. Again.
Very important.
Then I wash my face and get ready for bed.
Same routine.
Do you sleep early?
I try to sleep at around 11,
That's good.
but sometimes I stay up late.
Watching videos?
Maybe.
Honest answer.
Always.
Before sleep, I like to think about my day.
Really?
Yes, I think about what I did and what I want to do tomorrow.
That's a nice habit.
It helps me feel calm.
I like that. A quiet moment before sleep.
So let's look at the whole day.
You wake up, get ready, go to work.
You spend your afternoon, relax a little.
And then you come home, eat, relax, and go to sleep.
A simple day, but a full day.
And now you can talk about all of it in English.
Exactly. Morning, afternoon, evening.
Your real life.
That's the most important English.
Thank you for listening to us today.
We hope this helped you.
See you in the next episode.
Good night and take care.